Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, it's Stubbs121 here, and we are back. It has been such a long time since we've actually done a news breakdown for you, and we have three really important topics that we actually want to talk to you guys about today. Now, it's been, like I said, a while since we've actually done a news breakdown, and I do apologize. We just really wanted to kind of push God of War Ragnarok like as much as possible. We were doing a video every single day, and it was really exhausting to just kind of keep doing that every single day, and then have like other videos as well too. So we put pretty much everything that we were working on, some new things, some old things, on the back burner, just because we really wanted to get such a new amazing like title that had just come out, and we wanted to bring it to you guys as much as possible, and we really hope that you guys enjoyed it. The overall response was really good too, because our numbers had actually increased so massive that I have another update as well too, guys. We actually just got partnered with YouTube, which is great. We actually hit all of our requirements when it comes for YouTube, which included 4,000 hours yearly watch, which was really good, and over 1,000 subscribers as well too. We applied for monetization for all of our episodes as well too that we're putting out since we got monetized, and we got it. Success. It was awesome. So each of our videos are now being monetized, which is really great, and I'm super happy because you guys have brought us here to this day. Over almost 3 years of hard work has actually brought us to this point today, and I'm really so thankful to all of you guys for everything that you guys have done, all the support, all the care, everything that you guys have done to get us to this point. So thank you guys so much for everything. Like literally guys, I don't have words to say besides saying thank you like a million times, because it really is honestly true. Like, I am so thankful. Sorry guys, I gotta adjust the mic here real quick, but I am so thankful for everything that you guys have done. You guys have brought us to this point. You guys have supported us, been with us, everything, for new people, old people. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for just being here. It really means the world to us, honestly guys. But thank you guys for everything. I'm so happy that all of this hard work, all this determination, everything that we had gotten to has brought us to this point. I mean, I look back and I see the first episode that we ever put out, and you could hear such timidness, such worry in my voice when it first came out, because I was so nervous of what was going to happen. I was so nervous of where this was going to lead. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video that I've ever recorded. As you can tell, I mean, I'm starting to play WoW. I've played it for a couple weeks now or so. Already at level 120, so I just wanted to create a new character once I learned a little bit more about it and learn some of the mechanics. But a little bit about me before we begin. But it's led up to this point, and I'm so thankful, guys. So thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best people in the world, and I'm so thankful that so many of you guys have supported us, stuck with us, been with us. I mean, Gaston is right here, and he's super happy, and he's saying thank you as well too. So thank you guys for everything. You guys are the best people in the world, and I'm so thankful for everything that you guys have done. But let's get underway. Let's get going with our breakdown of our news, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's get underway with our first topic, guys, because we're actually talking about loot boxes here today. Now, loot boxes is such a controversial portion of gaming. I mean, loot boxes, they were in so many games. We're talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2, we're talking about Overwatch. I think Fortnite resembled something in their early days. I'm not 100% sure, but so many of the mobile games apologies guys, have loot boxes, and in predatory ways as well too. Now, a lot of what we're seeing, and we've actually covered this before too, specifically with Overwatch 2, is that a lot of these developers, a lot of these games that have those microtransactions are actually getting away from loot boxes, and people were really excited. They were actually super excited to see them getting away from loot boxes. They're actually heading towards a battle pass system, and again, this is something we covered in Overwatch 2, because people were, they wanted more of a transparency. They wanted more of an honesty that they would be presented with, and it actually allowed them with a battle pass, because you knew exactly what you were getting. You knew, hey, I was getting this skin. I knew that I was getting this sticker. I knew that I was getting this, whatever it may be, because you knew exactly what you were paying for. Where when it came to loot boxes, it is gambling. I mean, you can't deny that it is gambling, or it is something that is so similar to gambling, because you attribute money to it. It is basically an RNG, like a random number generator, and you hope that you get this amazing and wonderful skin, but you're going to end up getting like the same skin that you've already gotten like 8 times already, guys. So you're pretty much gambling away money, hoping that you're going to get something. Now, like I said, a lot of these developers, a lot of these companies are actually headed towards a battle pass system to provide that honesty, that transparency. And it's been received with mixed kind of results. And we're actually talking about one free-to-play, or as South Park, I believe South Park termed this phrase freemium. game title for mobile. It's actually talking about Brawl Stars. Now, Brawl Stars was released back in 2019 for phones and tablets, and I actually played a little bit of it, and it's not bad. I mean, it is a fun game. It's a top-down kind of shooter style that allows you to pick different characters, different, like, quote-unquote champions, things like that, and basically take a, you know, and like destroy your enemy and things like that. And in one of their recent basically Q&As with the community and stuff, the developers have decided to move away from loot boxes and go towards a battle pass system. Now, like I said, this has actually had kind of mixed results, where a lot of people are kind of coming forward and saying that they don't really find that kind of excitement that they're going to get from, you know, opening up a loot box system, and they don't feel that pretty much they have any initiative to keep playing. Now, with the reactions being oddly mixed, reports are saying that players may be less inclined to play now, that the excitement of a loot box outweighed the frustration that often accompanies them, with others suggesting that they now have little interest in playing since the game's random rewards are being removed. It's really interesting to see that this is getting such a kind of, like I said, like a mixed result. Personally, I think that, and I've touched on this before, is that, and I'm sure many people have actually touched on this as well too, I'm not the only person who's ever said this, but where a lot of laws were put forth in the EU and other, I believe other countries as well too, besides the EU, limiting or restricting the way that they're going to be doing loot boxes. This is something that allows them to basically get around that loot box system to still get your money for skins and things like that. I mean, it's a way that developers are going to be able to circumvent those laws and still get that money. It may not be as predatory as a loot box system, because again, it is a gambling mechanic. It you know, it's more evident, you know exactly what you're getting, rather than basically, you know, hoping that you're going to get something. So that does provide a little bit of honesty, a little bit of transparency with the purchase that you are getting. But again, they're going to get your money either way. They really are. It doesn't matter how they're going to get it. They're going to get it one way or the other. So if they're going to go to the loot box system, or if they're going to go to battle pass system, I kind of honestly wish that they would just stick with one thing and then just go with it. I mean, I don't know. The battle pass system has worked out really, really well for Fortnite, and if people kind of stick with that system of battle pass, I think it really works well, because it keeps communities and keeps players coming back. I'm not a huge fan of loot boxes. I mean, Battlefront 2's loot box system was absolutely atrocious and significantly predatory as well too. So if they end up going, more games end up going like the Fortnite path, I think you're going to do pretty well when it comes to that. But it does kind of draw the question if if governments are going to start possibly restricting or investigating the industry of how they actually get their money. And I'm not an overly huge fan of how this is going to go. I don't really know, but let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Would you prefer more of a loot box system, or would you guys prefer more of a battle pass system? All right, guys, next up on our list. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a trip to the past. Now, I'm talking about early to mid 2000s. Now, for those of you, myself included, we're strumming up our guitars, we're checking our mics, we're, you know, drumming out our drums a little bit, things like that. Now, what I'm specifically talking about is Rock Band, actually. Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2, Rock Band 3, Green Day Rock Band. I mean, those were the games that you played when it was like mid 2000s, that whole craze with the controllers and things like that, getting a bunch of friends together, eating pizza, playing games like that all weekend. I mean, that was my weekend pretty much with my friends. We did that every single birthday party, just stayed up late and just played Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I mean, that was kind of the cornerstone of me growing up, pretty much. That was back in my high school days, which I'm gonna say is a few years ago. I'm not gonna give you guys too many details beyond that, but that was kind of like my weekends in high school. You know, that's what me and my friends did. It's just so much fun. And it's really sad to hear, because Epic has actually decided to shut down a lot of the servers and the online services for a number of games. Now, you can see the games right up in front of you as well too. That's like the entire list of servers, online servers, that they're actually going to be ending here shortly. Now, we're talking about titles like I said, Rock Band 1, 2, 3, Green Day. We're also talking about Unreal Tournament 2003 and 2004, as well as Dance Central 1, 2, and 3. It's not, you know, it's not uncommon to see this kind of thing happen. I mean, granted, those games are old. They're early to mid 2000s. I mean, we're talking about possibly 20 to 15 years, you know, 15 to 20 years old. So it's not outside the norm to see that sort of thing happen. And for studios, developers, things like that, to keep servers up and running where possibly limited or a lower number of player base is actually doing that, it probably costs a lot more money, and basically the income to cost ratio is not there. It's just not there to keep up those servers, and it probably costs some money to keep those, you know, to whatever they're doing with those servers to keep them viable, and they're just not receiving that income anymore. So they've actually decided to end a number of those online services and servers as well too, guys. It's really sad to hear because like I said, that was my childhood. That was my high school years growing up and stuff. Those are the memories that I'm always going to have playing with my friends and stuff too. It's sad to hear that that is kind of unfortunately where things are headed. We're just not playing those games that we used to. I mean, I can't tell you the last time that I honestly picked up a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band controller and just played. I really honestly can't tell you the last time. And unfortunately, due to the poor success of the 2015, you know, revamp or reboot Guitar Hero, I don't know when the next time we're actually going to see something like this occur again. I don't know when we're going to see controllers like this or a audio based, you know, game system like this is going to happen again. Who knows? Maybe sometime down the near future, you know, maybe like 10, 15 years in the future, we might get a revitalized to bring back some of the old classics and stuff like that. I don't know. One can only hope, I guess. But unfortunately for that, those servers, like the games that were listed for any of those servers, those online services are going to be terminated here shortly as well too from Epic Games. Sorry to hear, guys. All right, guys, last but not least, we are talking about what recently just happened was the Game Awards, guys. So many amazing things were done at the Game Awards. So many reveals. I mean, Elden Ring winning Game of the Year, beating out God of War Ragnarok. I mean, come on. I don't know. I'm a little bit early. If you guys want to check it out, I'm actually playing Elden Ring right now. And if you guys want to see the God of War series, you can check it out right up above as well, too. I want to finish Elden Ring before I give my final analysis if it beats God of War Ragnarok, because I absolutely loved God of War Ragnarok. I mean, this story, oh, the feels, oh, just amazing, guys. It was so good. It was so good. But before we do any more discussion and things of Game Awards stuff, let's break down exactly what happened. Let's talk about the reveals that occurred at the Game Awards. Now, here we go. Let's talk about, we have Hellboy Web of Weird set for release on Switch for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X with no current release dates. Among Us Hide and Seek is set to release on December 9th. Street Fighter 6 is set to release June 2nd, 2023. We've actually covered that as well too, guys. We're super excited about that. A sequel to pretty much everyone's 2020 Game of the Year, Hades. We're actually getting a sequel to that, Hades 2, which is set to release in 2023. I actually just restarted playing Hades, and I'm super excited to play this. The creators of BioShock, which I'm so freaking excited. Ken Levine announced their new title, Judas, with very little information about it. No release date set. Hopefully sometime within the next year or so we're looking to experience it. Celeste creator shows off Earthblade coming in 2024. Something as well too I don't think many people expected right away. We're actually getting a Death Stranding sequel with no release date as of yet, but it's super excited. I never played it, but I may pick it up as well too, guys. I heard it's a massive like hill walking simulator as kind of its core thing, but I'm super excited. I definitely want to give it a go. The other massive fighting game that everyone knows and love as well too, we're getting Tekken 8 very shortly as well. Gameplay was shown. A release date for Diablo 4 was dropped as well too. We're talking about June 6th, 2023. Debating if I'm going to pick this up or not. I'm not 100% sure. Also, we're talking about Crash Team Rumble revealed is set to release sometime in 2023 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X. The new DLC for Cyberpunk 2077 called Phantom Liberty is slated for release in 2023 with my man Crush Wednesday, Idris Elba. Oh man, he's awesome. Love the dude. We also got a massive reveal from Software developers called Armored Core Verdict Day. I mean, come on, they won Game of the Year with Elden Ring. I mean, I think that helps out a little bit as well too. And of course, last but not least, we are talking about Final Fantasy 16. Release date was revealed to set release on June 22nd, 2023. Amazing games, guys. Those are such really good titles that are coming out shortly. I mean, the hype surrounding so many of these titles is huge. Now, I'm going to basically talk about the few that I'm really excited about really quick. I'm mostly kind of excited for Hades 2. I think that is going to be an absolutely phenomenal and super amazing game. I actually just restarted playing it as well too. I was playing Cult of the Lamb on the Switch, and I'm getting some massive lag issues, and I'm not 100% sure why. I've done a lot of research, and I think it's kind of evident that we are getting lag in that. So I actually resorted back to going to Hades because I just love it so much. It's such an amazing game. I mean, come on, like I said, it's 2020 year's game of the year for basically everyone, guys. The other game I am super excited for, and you guys probably know it as well too because it is my favorite game of all time, BioShock. We're talking about Judas. I mean, it's coming from the creators of BioShock, Ken Levine. Oh man, I cannot wait for this game. I hope it has some BioShock tendencies, but I hope they also do something different, something new as well too. They kind of change a few things up. I mean, I don't want it to be kind of like a spiritual successor to BioShock. I want it to have a little bit of feel to it for BioShock, but I don't want it to be kind of a washover or like a copy and paste, basically. So I don't know. I am quite excited for that. Like those are like basically the two that I am most looking for as of right now, guys. I think it's gonna be amazing. I really do. We are set for an amazing year for 2023 for video games. I love the way that this is going. I really hope that we get more of these amazing titles, sequels, reboots, revamps, all that sort of stuff. And who knows, 2023 might be an amazing year. It might be a massive flop. Overall, 2022, I think, has had some amazing games. Like I said, God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, just the two that I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West as well, too. Great game as well. But those are like three that I can honestly think of off the top of my head. There's plenty more as well too, guys, and I'm sure there's been a lot of duds as well too, guys. But with that, guys, that wraps it up for the news breakdown. We hope that you guys really enjoyed the information that we had provided you guys with. We hope that you guys are doing well. We hope that you guys are doing fantastic. We wish you all the greatest holidays that you guys have in front of you, as we will probably not have another episode like this out until after Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday that you do celebrate. We hope that you guys have an amazing holiday. Spend time with your family. Yeah, just enjoy being with your family and stuff too. If you are not with your family, we are with you. No matter where you are, we are with you. We support you. We love you. Be safe out there as well too, guys. Travel safe. Who knows what kind of weather we're gonna get, but I'm kind of just rambling right now. Sorry, guys. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for everything. We really hope you guys are doing well. We really hope you guys are doing amazing. And like we always say, don't forget to be awesome, and don't forget to love, because hell, we could always use it. But before we go, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. We thank you guys so much for everything. Have an amazing day, and we'll catch you guys on the news breakdown. Bye, guys.